So you mentioned some of the changes you've made this year. How did this fall in part of that plan?
Yeah, I rejoined Brett Sutton in May after a not so good race at Ironman South Africa. I was trained by Brett Sutton when I got fourth here in 2013, and I've had mixed success in between. And basically, with the baby on the way and a bit more pressure, it was time to put the past behind us and start working together for the results that we're capable of, that I knew I was capable of, Brett knew I was capable of, and you know, I needed to make those sacrifices and get there again. Not quite fourth, but pretty close.
So I'm curious, there's a lot more, you've been, like you said, at Kona a few times. There seem to be a lot more runners this time around. Why do you think that was this year?
I think Kona's one on the run. It always is. It always has been, and it always will be. You know, there were a few exceptions as the sport was developing, where like a Norman Stadler could put enough time into the guys to hold off on the run, but those days are gone. That'll never happen again. You know, Sebastian Kienle or Lionel Sanders is not going to put 15 minutes into the guys and hold on the run. They've got to be able to run if they want to win this, and I think everyone's aware of that. So they're working on their run as much as they're working on their bike. No one's doing the Uber bike plan and then hold on the run. You have to be a runner. You have to be able to run a low 240, or as Patrick did today, 240 exactly, if you want to win this race. And that's the way the sport's going. There's no more room for 3-hour runs on the back of really, really fast bikes.
So baby on the way, are you excited to get home?
Very excited to get home, yeah. I think Jodie's more excited that I get home. She's been pregnant and alone for 7 weeks now while I've been at camp and preparing for this race. It's not ideal, obviously. So yeah, it'll be really good to be reunited with her. And then yeah, really exciting, baby on the way, about 5 weeks, but that's obviously up to the baby, I guess.
Okay, so what's the biggest thing that you said you have kind of a bigger plan? What's the biggest thing you take out of this towards that plan?
I think we're going to take a lot of lessons from this race. You know, there are major things that we have isolated and know we need to work on, and that hasn't really changed based on this. We may be further down the plan than we thought we were. You know, we're pretty close, but I think those major things are right there. But again, being that close and not quite getting there teaches you all those little lessons, the little nutrition lessons, the little pacing lessons, how the race dynamic unfolds, and to take that from this particular race rather than just gleaning it from watching or from seeing what the other guys' splits are at this race is invaluable. I think it sets me up for next year really, really well.
All right, thank you so much.
No problem, thank you.